Hello and welcome back to Take a Sip Podcast. I'm Leche.
And I'm Tito.
Tito, let's start off as the usual, bro. What are you drinking today, bro?
I am drinking a truly mango lemonade hard seltzer.
Man, I wish I had one of those.
Pause for the crisp.
Ooh. That always sounds nice, bro. That always sounds fucking great. I wish I had an alcoholic beverage.
What about
Sadly,
you? What are you drinking?
I'm just drinking in Arizona. I don't have anything, no beers or anything like that, and I'm not drinking beer.
So. What flavor?
Fruit punch the best, of course.
No, it's not. I like
basic bitch.
No. No, basic bitch?
Oh.
No. Which would be the... Wait. Are you the basic bitch for drinking?
Oh, for liking the fruit punch one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, then yes, you are. I like the ginseng honey one. That one's
okay. But no, okay. It's okay, bro. Yeah, I don't like it too much.
Dude, I just found out that my sisters had a whole gallon of it in their closet downstairs, and I stole it to my fridge up here.
Yeah, bro. Fucking yanking the shit out of their drink, dude. That's unreal, bro.
Well, it was. I don't know how long it was sitting there. It was not expired, first of all. But so I was like, all right, it's been here a while. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but going into these stories, dude, we got some good fucking stories, bro. There's a lot of news,
a lot of shit. Lots of trailers.
And to be honest, I feel like there was way more stuff. I would have put more stuff on this list, but there's too much, man. There's too much stuff coming on. So many trailers for shows, trailers for movies, games, trailers, indie games, news. Oh my god, bro, what is happening this week? It's fucking insane, dude. Jesus. But this first story definitely intrigued me. And I know you watched all of the Star Wars. Like you're more caught up than I am for sure. Yeah. Have you watched The Mandalorian?
Well, no, right? That's the only thing. I haven't seen Mando or even like this, The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi?
Yeah, I haven't watched those.
I mean, you have more knowledge than I have. I've only watched the original 3, like literally the ones from 1970 and shit. Those are the only 3 I watched.
The first 3 chapters.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck me, dude. I'm like way behind on that shit. So
yeah.
But yes, getting into Star Wars. Star Wars is making it's like an anime freaking anime Star Wars series pretty much, and it looks fucking dope. The animation, the drawings, dude, it looks amazing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Star Wars came out like this, I would watch it hands down pretty easily. It looks fucking dope. And this is the English dub by the looks of it, which means
there's still some Japanese around it.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's completely Japanese. I think it's just American because it is still by Lucasfilms and Disney Plus. So unless they're just doing it to get some weebs back into Disney, that might be the situation there. But yeah, I mean, the cool thing about it is Star Wars Visions. It's not based off of the original Star Wars timeline that people know and love with Chewie and Princess Leia and Luke and all that stuff. So it is very just creative, their own timelines, their own storylines that they are creating with these characters. So that is the cool part about it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just hoping, dude, that if I do watch this, I feel like I'm not going to have any context. That's this. It just hates me to think about because it looks good. I want to watch it for sure. But I feel like if I don't watch previous stuff or have some prior knowledge, because man, I watched these Star Wars movies a long time ago. I want to say 10 years ago, probably, or even longer than that. So going into this, I definitely have to probably refresh my mind a little bit on stuff.
But that just depends if they're actually gonna touch on the main storyline, which I don't think they are. I think
these are just one-off stories, you think?
Yeah, I think it's their one-off stories that they kind of still want to keep the Star Wars thing going. Right. They just want to do it their modern version, which is anime, because everybody's
it's the biggest anime. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the biggest thing. Not only, let's be real, dude, Disney is trying to catch the East market, not the Western market, the Eastern market for sure.
Yeah.
They're trying to reach out to the Japanese, Chinese, all that stuff. All the, I don't want to say like this, but the Asian countries for sure. Like, because I think it's a higher volume for them to watch these type of things over there than it is here. We're literally barely getting accustomed to it now. Like, people are literally like barely starting to get used to watching all this anime stuff over there. Over there, they've been watching it for fucking decades.
Yeah.
So, I mean, man, it's gonna be good. Honestly, though.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I mean, we definitely see different creatures. I believe different more planets, different types of weaponry that we're already so used to seeing.
Yeah.
Besides their blasters and the regular lightsabers, there are more technically advanced type of things from what we could see in the anime trailer. Which, by the way, a lot of these trailers that we are going to talk about are on the IGN YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So definitely
IGN just literally blasted
post everything.
They blasted their fucking notifications to people with all this new stuff.
So, I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars, but I mean, it definitely has grabbed my attention. I think it's cool. The whole thing of it's like old school, but yet modernized with the
right. It has like it's weird. Style. Yeah, it just looks visually appealing for sure.
Yeah,
like it's gonna catch you like for sure. You know. And talking about going from this story to the next story, which is a little bit more low key and stuff like that. Because
I'm sorry. Before we move on, the release date for the Star Wars is September 22nd of this year.
Right. Sorry, I forgot to mention that before we move on for sure.
Good thing I wrote
September
it down.
22nd. Yeah, good thing you wrote it down because. But yes, that will be releasing September 22nd. So definitely keep an eye out for that.
Pretty soon.
Yeah. A little bit over a month as of today's date of August 19th.
Yes.
Our next story is about an indie. Yeah.
Sorry about
No, it's all good, dude. Because I do forget these freaking dates, man, sometimes. Like, for example, I don't know when this game comes out, is we are going into talking about an indie game that I found interested. Is called 12 Minutes.
Yes.
So I think looking based on the trailer on this, it definitely caught my attention because you're trying to solve pretty much your own murder case. It's like one of those movies. It pretty much has a premise of a movie of a guy repeating the day, like like Groundhog Day, for example. So it's like that. So it's a guy repeating the last few hours of his life before he gets killed, pretty much, or murdered. So he tries to, like, you're trying to solve or figure out your own case because for some reason you keep repeating that day.
Yeah. So every time you repeat the day, you have to find new clues scattered within your home, the office, or the people you're talking to, asking the correct questions. So
then the thing is, this whole game is literally takes place in one house, pretty much. And I'm pretty sure, I think based on what I was seeing, it's literally only based on 4 rooms or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's a very low-key game by the looks of it, but it definitely intrigued me because I freaking love those movies. First of all, I love Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is a really good freaking movie. There's another movie that's almost the same thing. It's almost the same thing. It's almost the same premise. It's with Jake Gyllenhaal. That he they transfer his mind to find. I think it's called Unbreakable or something like that. Fuck, man, about a train explosion, and they send his mind into different people and stuff like that to figure out who was the bomber of this train or accident that happened. I forgot, but it reminds me so much of that movie. But yeah, this game, the graphics is in kind of in it's an
overhead bird view.
Yeah, the entire game, the entire game through, which is also interesting because I don't think I've played a game that's actually in bird's eye view, pretty much from the top. From the top, like that.
Besides it being like those mobile shooting games,
Yeah,
that are like out now. But yeah, this one's definitely, like you said, visually very appealing. The art style is very realistic, comic booky, you could say. And definitely like the lighting style. Yeah, and the lighting style from nighttime to midday to the mornings that they show in the trailer, very beautiful. Like I love. And the fact, I don't think we ever fully see anyone's complete face in this.
Yeah, I don't think they show any characters, like actual like expressions or anything like that.
Yeah,
throughout the trailer.
It's literally all just the voice lines and voice acting and the movements of the characters, which is very beautifully made.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I think another thing that's interesting about this game, because it's literally just you'll see the expressions through their voices and stuff like that throughout this game, which is going to be awesome to even like listen to see in game, to see how the characters react and stuff like that. So, man, I'm looking forward to it to see what this game is going to be about a little bit.
Yeah,
I'll definitely see what's up with it and keep you posted on that.
Yeah.
And then moving on from there, some news that we got today. Very exciting news. This is more
for
the CoD fans.
Yes,
dude. For the CoD fans, bro. So we got fucking the official trailer. And
sorry. Again, we keep forgetting the release date.
The release date, man. I swear to God, bro.
And I keep cutting you off. I remember every time right after.
That should be the title of this freaking podcast. Like, I keep cutting off Leche.
So if you are interested in 12 minutes and do watch the trailer, the announcement is actually August 19th. So I believe as of
today.
Today, as of this recording. So by the time this episode comes out, the game's already out. So definitely go watch it or play it or something. So there's that news.
Every time, bro. There's gonna be at least one more. I call it right now. Watch.
All right. Well, I don't have any release dates for this one, so.
Well, I think there is a release date for the. For
the last two. Yes,
for Call of Duty as well. There's a release date, I believe. You could cut me off for that one too later.
No, well, I don't know it. That's what I'm telling you. I'll look it up now. Keep talking.
But getting into this game, Call of Duty Vanguard was officially revealed to us today, and it is taking place in World War II again. This game, it looks dope, honestly. So,
yes,
it's the next installment, pretty much, bro, of Call of Duty. I mean, what else could you say? It's taking place in World War II. It has a new engine, I know for sure, because I believe it's Sledgehammer that took this game, the same guys who did World War II back, I think, in 2018 or 2017.
I think so, yeah. So
this game, everyone's looking forward to it. I believe this game also that got teased, that Treyarch, the makers of Cold War, Call of Duty Cold War, and also the makers of Call of Duty Zombies, are supposed to make a zombies mode for this game as well. They're the head people of developing pretty much that side game for this game.
Oh, wow.
So hopefully there's some news on that end as well, that there's some zombie-esque or some other form of zombie game in this game as well.
We go back to aliens from Ghost.
Oh, man. That would be fucking bad, honestly.
No, I'm kidding.
And the release date for this game, I'll say before we even move on, is November 5th, 2021.
Okay, you found it. I could have found
it. So, that comes out November 25th. And if you pre-order now, you'll get access.
November 5th. You just said 25th.
Fuck.
November 5.
November 5th. If you pre-order now, you'll get early access to the open beta, but sadly, it is first only on PlayStation. So there's exclusivity for PlayStation for this game, sadly.
Yeah. Honestly, if you did not tell me this was a Call of Duty game, I would have thought this was a trailer for a movie because
it looks fucking unreal,
beautifully made. It is so realistic, down to the people's sweat rolling down their foreheads. Like the trailer looks so good. I know Andre, our friend Outlaw that we mentioned a lot, he's also a big Call of Duty fan. So he's most likely going to buy this and stream it on his Twitch. So I believe it is just twitch.tv/outlaw, just Outlaw. So if you guys are interested in probably seeing that, I would probably give him a follow.
Sorry, it's Outlaw WX.
Outlaw WX. But yeah, I mean, as two people who grew up playing the original Call of Duty games, still seeing that there is a timeline that they are following is pretty cool and satisfying in a way. I'm happy that they are continuing the installment. It didn't just end with Warzone abruptly or whatever they have now.
Yeah. Well, it's Cold War that they have now.
Cold War, sorry.
But I think there's a lot of speculation on how this is gonna, because it's a very weird situation with Call of Duty, in my opinion, because they still have support for Modern Warfare that came out in 2019.
Yes.
And there's still support in this game called Cold War that came out in 2020. And they have it pretty much. You don't have PC, so you don't know, or you don't have it on your console either, so you might not know too much about it. But if you have pretty much those two games and Warzone, it pretty much piles all three games into one. You can say one little server thing or menu. There you go, menu. So I don't know if they're gonna add a fourth node for that game, or if it's gonna start a new node. Not include Modern Warfare, that came out in 2019, and only include Cold War and that new one, Vanguard, and then have Warzone in the middle again. I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So are they gonna stop supporting? They probably won't stop supporting it, of course.
No.
But are they gonna take it out of rotation? Good. Right?
Yeah.
Is it only gonna include the previous two games like that and just make it keep? Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna continue on with Warzone. There's no way. I mean, that's their biggest freaking cow right now, pretty much.
Literally.
To say it like that. So there's no freaking way that they're getting rid of that shit out of their freaking menu settings and stuff like that. So
that is interesting. It will be interesting to see how they adjust all of that stuff. If they try to keep it relevant or I don't know. That's weird.
The biggest thing though, my biggest excitement for this, Treyarch making zombies for this game. We'll see what they do. That's what I'm waiting for. That's my biggest fucking thing. You got my money if you fucking make zombies good at that game for sure.
Actually, yeah. That'd be interesting.
To see I'm just a big zombies fan for sure though. Especially Treyarch zombies, because they know how to make a good zombie game, honestly. So.
All right. All right. So I guess I'll just take it over from here for a little bit. So two things I am very excited about. I'll start off with the most recent one. So Pinhead. Everybody knows the movie Hellraiser. The main antagonist, evil villain, monster creature guy was Pinhead.
He's the most iconic one from that movie.
Pretty much. He is currently in the test build of Dead by Daylight. So they just added some of his perks on what they want him to do and his abilities and stuff. And if everything seems to go smoothly with feedback and what they're seeing in gameplay, then they will put him into the actual full-fledged public game for everybody. Yes.
I've seen some gameplay of him actually. Since you posted this, I've been kind of intrigued. I'm like, interesting.
Yes.
He seems kind of fucking OP. I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
so that was
Yo,
my
I
main
saw
thing.
that. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Range is that bullshit for both of his things, dude. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, so if you currently play Dead by Daylight, there is a character called the Death Slinger. So he does have a gun that with the old school battle rifles that have the little spear at the end.
Ooh, yeah.
So that is his main melee weapon. His second ability is that he's able to shoot that spear and pretty much rail someone in closer.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're hooked, you have to like get behind the rock or a pole pretty much to break the chain, break the link, and run away.
Mm-hmm.
So Hellraiser kind of has that same ability. He's able to open one of his little cube portals magically a distance ahead and then shoot his hook, his chained hook. But you're slightly able to control it. So that's pretty OP just right there.
Even I know I don't even play the game and I already saw that. I'm like, dude, that already looks broken. Like I don't think, depending on how, like if it downs you, if you're already sprinting onto that point when he fucking smacks you with that, I think that's already freaking broken.
Yeah, because then the hook, it doesn't reel you in, but it slows you down.
Right.
And you have to still break the line of sight of the chains, I believe at least 3 times, because it does like a weird chain reaction type of thing.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So I mean, by the time you break that third chain, Pinhead already gets you. So that's the very difficult part of it. Unless you're able to fully dodge that first main hook, because the turn aspect of it isn't so good. You have a chance of escaping. But then there's like a whole bunch of, especially with these new perks, like you can be made oblivious, which means you don't hear the enemy when he gets super close to you, because there is always that heartbeat aspect of the game. So unless you find the specific totem that you have to break, I mean, a lot of the perks just seem really OP, and a lot of the times, a lot of these perks become shareable to other killers in the game. So some of these killers are now going to get an extra 1-up in the game. And as of right now, there isn't a survivor character. So unless they're going to add an extra survivor character with the same quality of perks that get to be shared, a lot of these games are about to become really one-sided.
Yeah, now thinking about it, I don't think there's an actual main protagonist for those movies either way, because everyone ends up fucking dying in freaking Hellraiser movies. Usually, most of the time.
But it's always the character that has like a massive impact or does something super crazy and
or actually manages to stop them or something. Yeah,
for like a split second before actually making it out in the game.
I saw his moray too. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Or whatever
it's super cool. The hooks are super clean. I love how they have him.
No, it looks awesome.
Do everything with the hooks.
Frightening, actually.
Great. It's frightening. Yeah. It's super
that shit
scary when you actually think about it.
That's some nightmare shit bullshit. Yeah. That's fucking good.
Yeah. So, I mean,
let's
happy
go from
that
there,
there's another killer, but it's very iffy on where it goes.
It's divisive right now.
Yeah.
Dude, I just love the memes they made of him, dude. The whole, like, what is it called? You know, when you're solving the cube and you fuck up, the killer can come to you.
Oh, he teleports, like that?
Yeah, dude. The funniest thing, bro, like, where he says, I came. I'm like, oh no,
oh my God.
The memes, bro.
Dude,
I saw too many. He's like, what did he say?
Yeah, because that's apparently the line he says in the film.
Yeah,
it's like,
it is.
You called, so I came.
Yeah, like,
and it's like
that's the meme, literally. I'm like,
is that all it takes for you, really?
Dude, it was just funny because there was so many, bro. I literally watched a few, and then literally the next, like, you know, recommended video was like, Hellraiser came on me. I'm like, oh no.
Oh
no. I was like, I had to click on it though. He baited me, and
I don't know.
it was funny,
mean,
dude. I
if it
found it
is an
funny,
iconic
honestly.
line for the movie, and if DVD does it right, they keep it because then it's just more attention to the game. You get me? So
Yeah,
it's
so
like,
it's okay. They can meme it all they want. It's actually drawing more attention that way.
yeah,
Sometimes it needs that. Certain games need that shit. So
yeah. And speaking about getting attention, um, so there is a comic book series that FX Networks is making it into a television show, to a series. So if you're not familiar, the comic book is called Y the Last Man. Y being the letter Y, not the word Y.
mm-hmm.
So if you're not aware of the comic book series, which I was just showing Leche my few copies that I have, so it is obviously the basic world that we live in. And for some reason, all the men or anything with a Y chromosome randomly dies, from people to animals and all that stuff. So then it's just this whole world, and the whole population is strictly women, female, or anything with double X chromosomes.
Yeah. But then there's some even asexual animals that probably have double X's as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure which ones. Don't quote me on that either. I'm not, I'm not a biologist or anything like that.
So the whole comic, which is going to be translated into the series, is pretty much what happens to this world once the women are pretty much taken over. And it shows, and like in any other basic end of the world type of thing, it's like people that stay sane and try to help everyone and as much people as possible. And then you have those that just go crazy, fuck everybody else, like it's just about us or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said,
it's like a what if. It's like a what if pretty much scenario of a comic, yeah.
But the controversy right now with this series, like just a trailer right now, is because in the comic book, the language is very, how to say this? It's not what we have right now. It's not PC culture. There are some words that in the early 2000s was very okay to say out in public because everybody understood it. Whereas if we say it, if we say it now, it's like, you can't say that. That is so rude. That's so misogynistic.
Right.
But it's like
that. Okay.
But back then, like, that was the verbiage. That was what we used.
Sometimes shows have to be like that to be good, in my opinion, though.
And
it's hard to say, right? It's hard to say it like that.
Because
hard to say it like that.
Yeah, because I mean, the writers of these, like, if you look them up and if you know any of their other types of work, like, they're very woke. Like they really are. Like, for lack of better words, like that's what they are. Like they know what they're doing. They know what they're putting out there. You get me? And
but man, sometimes it works out though in the end like that. Like even though they're woke, it's like, it's supposed to turn some heads the way they're talking in this show.
I'm pretty sure
think that's the point.
Yes,
that's the point. Yeah. That's good though. That's good.
Yeah, because the
fucking five-headed thoughts right there.
Because even the main writer of Y the Last Man, if you don't know, another comic book series that's super dope that I freaking love and also have is called Saga. And I mean, that technically should have been the comic book to get a show, but besides the point. So back to Y the Last Man, is literally that. There is one last man that somehow survived the wiping of everything and everyone with a Y chromosome and his pet monkey. And no, it's not because they're a trans man. Like they completely specify that it is a cisgendered white man. that survived all of this with his pet monkey.
Somehow,
so
he's like the only survivor. Like
he's trying to hide because he's trying to make it across the country to figure out what happened, because like we said, there are even a group, as if we know in Wonder Woman, the Amazons, a group comes up called the Amazons, the Amazonians, where it's just strictly women, forget all the men, any men survived, we kill them, whatever.
I don't know if it's like that, but okay.
Well, I mean,
I get what you mean.
That's what is in the comic, not the Wonder Woman style of Amazonians that we know.
Like the man-hitting type of thing, yeah.
Pretty much. So yeah, it's a very good series. I definitely want to watch the show, but there is that little bit of controversy, but it's definitely something I recommend to at least watch and give it a shot, because it is so it is written. You got to give it a shot. Like,
watch it first to actually judge it.
Don't let PC culture cancel it before
it even gets on its foot.
Pretty much
on its feet. Correction, on its feet. So.
There was like I just wanted to speak on this because there was one line specifically in the White House where the White House is about to get attacked, and the First Lady, or not the First Lady, the Madam President that they have, they go up to her and they go, "Oh, Madam President, we have a problem in the front gate." And she goes, "Oh, who is it? Is it the Russians?" And her assistant goes, "No, worse, Republicans."
Oh, no.
And it's just the whole line of the female Republican Party just out of the front gate because they want to take over the White House instead.
Fuck me, dude. I mean, bro, I would not be surprised if that would have fucking happened nowadays, honestly. Holy crap. That's hitting too close. Too close.
But that's the thing, though. It makes you think. It does all this stuff where it's like, for an old comic book, it is so good and hits relevant times, besides the language, obviously.
It's kind of scary how accurate it is.
But it's so good. So if you guys are definitely looking into comic books, I definitely recommend Why the Last Man, and even Saga by the same author.
Yeah.
And now back to Leche.
What do you mean back to me, bro? Let's get back into this, dude. This is just exciting
it's your news, episode, host.
I know. Host. Don't call me that. I'm a guest here.
Oh, okay then. So take us into splitting out.
This is it, bro.
I'm taking
this is the final, bro. You cut me off one too many times.
By your fault for not remembering.
I know, dude. I suck at this, honestly. After 40-something episodes, I'm still not good at this.
Nope. Wait till the 50th episode where you have to do the outro.
That's going to be a celebration, though. I'll act professional for that one.
We record with ties and everything.
The awkward silence. I was gonna say. All right, dude. No, you won't.
And you do the outro.
The day I do the outro, that will be episode 50. Okay, keep an eye out for that one. That's the only episode I'll do it for. All right, go back into this because I'm pretty excited. We're pretty excited for these fucking two stories, dude, because they come intertwined for sure. So, there was a Pokemon event or an announcement that came out, I believe, on Wednesday. They announced both of these things, and they announced a lot of things. I don't know, Tito. Did you watch that Pokemon event on Wednesday?
Did you get a chance to? No, I didn't. I was at work, unfortunately. Well, I wasn't at work, but when it was released, I was in my after work nap because I do work overnights. Yeah. So to keep some sort of sanity, I have my sleep schedule is different now.
Yeah, I know your schedule is kind of nuts, honestly, now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this event was an hour long, dude. Just literally the people of Game Freak and the official Pokemon YouTube channel and stuff like that posted an hour long pretty much video of all the new stuff they're bringing out, pretty much like all the new stuff, new updates for Pokemon games and stuff like that. But the two biggest headlines, and everyone kept on this literally, was the release date for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl.
Yes.
And not only that, we also got the actual release. Release date for Pokemon Legend of Arceus.
Yes.
Which we're definitely fucking excited about.
Along with the second official trailer for each of those games.
Yes. These are extended, showing us like literally how the game looks and stuff like that. It's I'm very excited, bro. Honestly, bro, I don't have a freaking Switch, but this is gonna convince me to pre-order both of these games like literally within this week coming up, even though I can't freaking afford to buy them now. But fuck, definitely, dude. Oh, seriously, bro. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm not buying shit. I'm not even going out this weekend just to even save my money to get these things, honestly. But dude, I mean, I'm excited for Diamond and Pearl remakes, dude. I feel like because that's when I stopped playing Pokemon officially. Like I stopped playing it for like a number of years, probably like a good 7-8 years after that. I think that was the last game I played.
I think I did too. I think I played X and Y very slightly.
I didn't even give those games a chance. I'm not saying that Pokemon lost their ways or anything like that. I just lost interest in it at the time.
I did play X and Y. I did play X and Y, but I don't remember much of it. But yes, besides that, Diamond and Pearl was very, very, very in the back of my head. I remember that one. That one's my favorite one because it also has my favorite starter Pokemon. Besides Squirtle, I'm sorry. Piplup.
Sure is Squirtle. But yes, yeah, you're right. Literally your fucking mascot, dude. The Alpha Penguin, bro, right there. Honestly, dude.
Well, no, but sorry. But also it's like Empoleon is the only water steel type Pokemon out there with that typing.
Yeah.
So it has a very unique starter Pokemon.
I'm aware of. I mean, that we know, bro, because, man, it's been a number of years, bro. I mean, I don't know anything about the Pokemons in where X and Y came out, where the black and white came out, Sun and Moon. I don't know what the fuck they're in there as well.
Touch Sun and Moon at all.
Freaking with Sword and Shield. I don't even fucking know what's on those either. Like, I don't know any of those gens, which I'm kind of
catch up, bro.
I mean, with these games, I might, bro, because fuck me, they'll probably have a big ass roster of Pokemon.
At least watch gameplay like through YouTube and stuff. Skip for like storylines and stuff.
I mean, maybe, probably not.
But at least it's like unique Pokemons. What is it?
Yeah, there's a lot of unique.
Wasn't it like Cerebi.com, where it's like the full Pokemon in the Pokédex and entries and stuff? I don't know.
Isn't there like 900 Pokemons now?
No, there's like 810, I think.
Bro. No, there's almost not. There's more. I was going to say, there should be almost 900 Pokemons at this point. It's like very close to 900. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to release new Pokemons with this shit. For sure not. And I don't think they will release any new Pokemons until they make up a new Pokemon game, probably. Whatever it's going to be. They'll probably create how many is there?
There's 898 Pokemon.
Oh, I said it, dude. I said it.
Yeah, you're off by 2.
Fuck me, dude. Look at that shit. It's crazy how many Pokemon there are, dude.
Yeah,
they came a long way from the first 151, bro. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Jesus. Fucking 5 times the amount of Pokemons now, almost. 4 times at this point. 4 times.
Yeah.
Whew, that's nuts, dude. But definitely, dude, I'm looking forward to. And depending on which one you get, I'll get the opposite, of course, so we can fucking do this shit. I'll probably get Pearl, honestly.
Well, that was my thing. I played Diamond, so I was gonna get Pearl.
Okay, yeah, I know I played Diamond. I played both, technically speaking, but I'll get Diamond if you get Pearl for sure.
Yeah, and then we could just trade the variants for each.
Yeah, dude. And then I know we're excited for those games, and I know you have the release date for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Yes.
What is our date, bro?
Our release date is November 19th of 2021.
Ooh.
And if you pre-order it, you could get a Manaphy egg, and that event will continue up till February 21st of 2022. So there is time for that, but I would definitely recommend pre-ordering it if you are one of these people, that you could just then claim it through the gift thing that they normally
the
have
gift thing
for
that they
Pokemon.
have. Yeah.
And I believe there was another one too where you were able to get, I believe it was like 10 to 20 timer balls. I could be wrong on the number, but I believe it was timer balls.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of nuts, dude. All these games that are coming on November, bro. Holy crap. November is the time where all these fucking video games just come out all at once, bro. Both of these Pokemon games, Halo Infinite, Call of Duty. I know, right?
Season.
Yeah, the pre-holiday fucking games, dude. November's a huge month for video games.
I'm
but
just
moving on from the
sorry, no, I'm just like, I love it because
that's world... 3. I'm out. Not kidding.
Wow.
Not kidding.
Bye. It is a very chibi world, where it's like the big heads and the small bodies as you run around. So they're going back to that from the Sword and Shield that we have now. And then once you go into the battles, then it's very more realistic, like the full length of the body's proportion size head. And I love that they're still sticking with some old school things that we kind of took advantage of. Yeah, so it's like the stickers on the Pokeball. So when they enter battle, it's different entries.
The whole underground shit. Like that's
the digging and the faces. Which from what, if you see the trailer, apparently there's also now,
you can find Pokemon
once you're underground. There's different environments.
Caverns, caverns and stuff.
Yeah. The cavern that they showed reminded me of the cavern from Avatar: The Last Airbender, that giant like green
the crystal one. Yeah, the crystal one. Yeah.
And even for that, continue from that, they're bringing back the Pokemon contests. Yeah. Which now there's actually a little bit more to do with the contest. I believe like an actual like dance battle type of thing where you have to press like buttons and arrows matching. It's not just dressing up. I believe you still are able to dress them up. The trailer didn't fully show that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the fact that even the contest got an update now, which I kind of enjoyed doing originally, seeing how how updressing I could do it. But yeah, I mean, I'm super excited for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Like this one game really, really hits the nostalgia feels for me.
This almost hit as bad as the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, bro.
Yeah, like, it hits which I still haven't played.
I fucking have Omega Ruby, and I played the shit out of it, dude. It was so fucking good, honestly.
Yeah.
But going to this next, the fucking next Pokemon game, dude. Pokemon Legend of Arceus, bro. Holy crap, dude. Saw the gameplay, it blew me away, bro.
Yes.
The graphics, the gameplay, the Pokemon interactions, the fight sequences. There's actual fight sequences against Pokemon.
Yeah, so that was the first cool thing. Apparently, like for battles in there, you just throw your Pokemon and the battle instantly starts. There's no transition screen that we're used to from the Pokemon battles that we have now with other trainers and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like
seamless transitions.
Yeah,
it's like fucking fantastic.
Great. It's very realistic. We spoke about this before last time we mentioned of the original release of the first trailer, where obviously you're going to start off with Cyndaquil, Oshawa, and Rowlet as your starters. And then from what this cool trailer actually showed as well, so there was that Pokemon Stantler. It's the deer with like the weird.
They have different versions of whatever the fuck they're called.
So that Stantler actually evolves in this version. And that's the one we saw. It's called Y-Deer.
Oh fuck! Finally,
so he goes from normal to normal psychic. Wow. Apparently, the psychic is those black orbs in his horns.
Yeah, the flying orbs. Yeah,
and then. A lot of the times we see the Don or I believe Lucas was the other guy, which is the male and female's version of the character. We see them swimming on the back of this weird new Pokemon that no one's seen before. Apparently, Basculin evolves into that Pokemon Basculegion. Basculegion, and it goes from a water type to a water ghost type.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's actually because of the backstory of its
right. Okay,
makes it
that's
a ghost type.
Yeah, makes it a ghost type. Okay.
Yeah, and then
cool.
Yeah, so we get 2 new evolution types. As of right now, we got 2 new evolution types, which I don't understand because if you think about it, like these Pokemon they're all supposed to be ancient times. It's like further back in time than the Pokemon we have now.
Yeah, they're
right?
advancing more.
So it's like, so what, do they just lose their evolution over the actual evolution?
We probably haven't seen, probably in the Pokemon timeline, they probably haven't evolved at all.
Well, I believe it is
Maybe.
also it is a new area too, so I don't know if that has to do with anything.
Maybe
it is called the Hasuian region.
Dude, just seen by the gameplay and stuff like that, it just reminds me of freaking Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
Literally, dude, the same art style and everything. I'm like, wow, bro. It looks. Let's talk about that baby Growlithe, dude. The Growlithe look, dude. It looks nice, honestly.
So yeah, there's also 2 new forms of 2 Pokemon, which you mentioned right now. The Growlithe has I'm gonna keep butchering this. The Hasuian form.
Okay.
Hasuian. So he got some bangs that cover his eyes now.
It looks horrible, honestly.
Yeah, he has a little horn on his head, and then his back tail is a little bit more puffier. So his form here, originally Growlithe is fire. He becomes Fire Rock in this area.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yes.
For Growlithe. Yeah.
And then
I wonder if when he evolves, he actually turns into like an Arcanine.
That's another thing I'm thinking, if they're gonna be
a new form for that
Arcanine. Yeah. I don't know. And then also we have Braviary, the bird that we see flying around. Originally it's very blue, red, and white, very American colors, America. Which is originally flying, but he also has a Hasuian form where he becomes Flying Psychic. So that's a very cool and different type. I don't know if its original form, I believe it's Rowlet, is still going to look normal. And just because he's in this area, he's going to evolve into that, or you have to do something specifically. Same thing with like that way we have like coughing, even in Sword and Shield, and then has a new form becoming it's like fairy poison or
it'll be definitely interesting because I think this is their first time they're doing a game that's like this a little bit. That's actually, it seems a little bit more open world. It is open world, technically speaking. I mean, don't get me wrong, Pokemon has always been open world, but it has some linear paths and stuff like that.
Yes.
Here it literally is open world, like legit, like open.
Like you said, it was Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. It'll definitely be interesting, dude. This is a game to get, honestly, dude. This is a game pretty much any Pokemon fan should not miss out on.
Yeah.
In my opinion, for sure.
And even so, the Pokédex is different. I was looking into it on the legends.pokemon.com for you could for more gameplay information. Mm-hmm. First of all, there is a thing of crafting. So it's it looks almost like the same crafting or the same bag look-alike for Breath of the Wild.
A lot of inspiration.
Yeah. But the thing is, so it's like for your Pokeballs, you don't buy them. You have to craft your Pokeballs.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you have to literally look for specific things to be able to craft Pokeballs. And I believe after a certain amount of time, I don't know if you waste more or if you have to get better items to create your better Pokeballs. You got me?
Most likely.
And then there's
I hope so.
the one stone or something, or the one gem that you have to craft, and it's your master ball, your one master ball. You get me?
Oh, I mean, dude, you're getting me hyped.
So there's definitely that. The Pokédex, like I mentioned before, it's not just a one-time catch and you're done.
It's a book.
It is a book, and
I knew it. I didn't know that.
Well, but it's like, well, what do you expect? They're in the olden times. They're writing stuff down.
It's literally a catalog, a book catalog.
But to complete the Pokédex, you actually have to continuously catch these different types of Pokemon.
Really?
Because there are specific like mini quests for each Pokemon, because you're learning, right? So you're not instantly gonna learn everything with a one-time catch.
That's true.
So it's like you have to constantly catch them in different variations, I'm assuming.
Probably.
Different forms or a time
limit. Probably like know if it's a female, male, and stuff like that as well, and all that stuff.
Until you finally fill out your Pokédex, you get me? So there is
you fully analyze that Pokemon.
So is there some form of replayability to this? Besides like what we're used to of catching a one Rotom in your...
Depending how expansive the world is and how many actually Pokemon are in there, by the sounds of that I don't think they have that many Pokemon to begin with, in my opinion.
But that's the thing, though, because as you're filling out your Pokédex, your Pokebook, or whatever you're calling it, the journal,
your Pokécatalog,
you unlock more areas. You got me?
Oh, okay.
And obviously, with the Switch being a constant thing that is connected to the internet, there could be more updates, kind of like there was for Sword and Shield when they introduced Crown Tundra and all that stuff. So it was like a whole new island, more Pokemons that you could catch on that island. It could be something like this, like
DLC, literally DLC drops and shit.
You get to the end, but then there's future DLC where you unlock even more areas where more Pokemon roam.
I mean, that would be dope to see, dude. I mean, it would suck to pay for DLC for that fucking game, but I mean, I take advantage of it because people are gonna be hyped up about it, especially if it's fucking an awesome game.
Yeah. Two more notes. I did research.
I know you did. Sounds like it. That's what I'm saying. No, go for it, dude. I'm putting my inputs on what you're saying.
So for this Pokemon game, there is actually an aspect of time and location. You got me? So obviously some Pokemon...
Yeah, that's the RPG ask of it. Oh, yeah, dude.
Some Pokemon, like we know Clefairy, are very moon-style Pokemon. So you can only catch Clefairy when your game is on nighttime. And then other games, obviously Pokemon, like let's say Solrock, you can only catch in the daytime, and Lunatone only in the nighttime. Obviously, you're not going to find a Weasel in the middle of a snowy mountain, but like they're literally taking these things into effect and a little bit more seriously now as well.
That's good, dude. I feel like Pokemon kind of needed that a little bit. Like it wouldn't make sense finding, a fucking, I don't even know, a Glaceon and fucking, Mount Volcano and shit.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't make sense, Like you got to put actual like fire Pokemons where they fucking belong, desert Pokemons where they belong,
exactly,
grass and deep forest with bugs and stuff like that. Like make it. They're literally going in the right route, in my opinion. If they're doing that for sure.
Yeah. And then obviously in the Pokemon that we have and grown up with and learned about, we know about physical moves and fighting type moves, right? I mean, physical and special moves. Here, I don't know if they're going to continue with that as well, but they are adding a new style, a new fighting aspect to the fighting aspect of the game.
Yeah.
They're calling it agile style and strong style.
Two new styles?
So kind of, yeah. So I guess it's like stances, you're going to have a agile stance and then a strength stance. Agile means that you're prioritizing speed to hit your opponent faster, but you're going to lower your move's power. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then you have strong style, which means you're most likely going to let your opponent go first. And then you're going to hit second, but you're going to hit harder than you would in the agile stats.
That makes sense. Yeah. That's cool.
So again,
depending on the Pokemon you're fighting, you would like, for example, if you're fighting a fast Pokemon, like in your, for example, you have a Golem, for example, your Golem, and you would probably prefer power over speed against, for example, a Mankey. You know, he might be a little bit more agile, but if you put power against him on his speed, you might win depending on the level and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I mean,
very strategic adding to that.
Yeah, because like you said, if you're a Golem and Mankey's faster than you, you're not going to go agile if you know you're going to get outsped every time.
Exactly.
Like, unless there's that one random case that by 1 point you're slightly faster and they go strengths.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's something. Exactly. It's a whole new thing you have to now think about, which I think is pretty freaking cool. Because
you're adding more strategicness to your moveset, your pools.
More to think about, and
you gotta actually hardly think of your moves and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if they're gonna continue, like I said, with the whole physical special types of movesets.
Yeah, I know.
Now we have. So I mean, I'm excited. Obviously.
Dude, honestly, me too. All the points you hit make me want to fucking play it even more, honestly. Hitting all those points, dude. Like, Jesus, dude. This game's going to be expansive for sure. Like, expansive, excuse me.
Expansive.
So it's going to be really fucking good, honestly, dude. Yes. And by the sounds of it, a lot of replayability as well. In the meantime, while they will make, hear my words on this, they will make DLC for this game for sure, like 100%, dude, to make some replay value on it.
And if you are planning on pre-ordering this game, you are able, again, through the mystery gifts, like I said, for Mana Fee for Diamond and Pearl, you for this game you get a Hisuian Growlithe kimono set. So they're still keeping the aspect of changing your style within the game. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit more different than what we're used to now because it is a different time period. And this kimono set will be available until May 9th of 2022. Did you say the release date?
I did not say the release date for this for Arceus.
Do you want it?
I don't have the date for this one. I'm sorry. I don't have the date for this one. This one I actually kind of like don't have this.
That's fine. The release date for this is January 28th of 2022. So we still have to wait a little bit longer, but
in the meantime, you play Brilliant Diamond, bro.
For real. I think they want to like space it out.
Which is perfect.
Yeah. And I mean, if it's everything it says it is, well, it's definitely worth the wait right now.
I 100% agree, dude. It's gonna be, fuck. It's exciting, bro.
Oh, it is. It 100%.
This one, I'm actually haven't been excited for a Pokemon game in a fucking while, honestly. So, yeah. That's
that's it.
Do you have anything else? Probably not, right?
And I mean, after everything I just spoke,
I know you went hard, bro. You went hard, but I don't have anything else, dude, as well.
I don't need so. All right, so Leche, where can people find you?
People can find me at Instagram at Leche Minuesa, or you guys can follow me at Twitch at Techno Freak 95. And where can people find you, dude?
And then I am at One Alpha Penguin on Instagram. And I am also at One Alpha Penguin on twitch.tv. You guys can follow the podcast on Instagram at takeasip_pod and subscribe to the YouTube channel where we are also posting these podcast episodes. At youtube.com/takeasip. As always, the logos that you guys see for the podcast is the same logo for all the social medias. Do keep that in mind. And as always, please follow, subscribe, like, share. share with friends, and
Share with me.
share with us so we know you guys are listening.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Oh, one thing.
Oh,
sorry. Next week we'll
me.
Yeah, dude. I gotta do it at least once since you did it 4 times. I kept track. Next week will be a special episode because hopefully we will have my brother to talk to.
A returning guest.
Yeah. That's been a while since, he's been on.
Since we've had any guests.
Yeah, I know. He will be our first guest in a while, but definitely keep in tune for next week for sure.
All right. And as always, drink some water, go for a walk. Bye-bye.
See you guys.